question that I asked was, listen, there are a lot of flight support companies, right? How are you going to differentiate yourself? We're in the service industry. It's a service that differentiates it. If you don't want to be awake 24/7, then don't come into this industry. And as a female, how do you balance that?
Again, as a broker, our job is, it can come anytime. Maybe 1 week we are not working. In the weekend we are working. So again, you have to balance it out, and you need to understand your nature of your client, what kind of client you're handling. In that way, you can easily balance. I think being entrepreneur, I'm more happy when I was in a job. Like, I have a lot of time for myself. I can take care of my health, my mental health. I have a lot of time for my hobby, and I'm still doing a business. I'm still doing for the last 2 years. So you really have to balance that. You need to understand the priority and the type of customer you're handling. Right.
Well, I know people who actually have families and who have done it. It's only because they have supporting partners. It's only because one of them do understand what the other does. And I think that's very important as well. I've kept telling this to myself that I wouldn't be able to do it if I had a family. I don't know how I would actually balance it. But I think it is possible, because you just need help around and you just need that support. And you mentally, you need to make time for what is important.
What is important to you?
For me right now, because I don't have a family, it's work. And
work.
Of course, it's my personal life that I have after work. I always give time, and I always give time to my mental and my physical health at the same time.
So I've seen your post, right, on Instagram about how, you're into health, wellness.
Yeah.
Tell me why that is important. Frame it in a way that, where you have a typical family sort of a setup, right? But you still take care of yourself, and how important that is, especially within our industry.
It's very important, Farhan, because it's peace. Because you know what happens 24/7 when your phones are ringing and it doesn't, you go mad. Why is it not ringing? When you are at that 1 or 2 hours you're in the gym, your phone is not with you, it's just aside. The kind of peace that you have, the struggle that you have inside, or it's a bad, rough day, it just eases, it just gets better. And I feel that, mentally and physically, you are so much at peace and you think clear. You actually come back and it's a different day for you. At least I think that it actually works for me, and of course everybody else around as well. Because I think it's so much of pressure which is added mentally, and when you sweat it out, it's just gone. It's just releasing. It's releasing of your tension. It's releasing of your worries. That's how I actually believe. That's the reason I've never actually given up on my workouts.
So you mentioned one thing that kind of struck me, was that when your phone is not ringing, you get anxious.
Yeah.
Usually people get anxious when their phone starts ringing.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is that?
No, in aviation is the other way around.
No.
We start getting panic. What is happening in the market?
Exactly. It's always the other way around, because our phones never stop.
Yes.
Is it because of sales or operations?
It's both. For us, it's not only sales operation, it's also the management. It's also a lot of other things that come along with the clients or with the owners, because we are an operating company. We manage aircrafts, okay? So we have owners actually on back of us as well, saying that, we need an aircraft, we need this, we need that. And it's a struggle. Why? Because, you're so used to, and you get addicted. It's an addiction. It runs in your blood. So why is your phone not ringing? I mean, is somebody else busy? Okay, you would probably call your friend or a broker friend or any client saying that, what's happening? Are we slow, or are we not getting business? So that's what it is, because you are actually counted on a daily basis.